So after we did that Everjail, I do want to start Castle Morne, because the rest of this isn't very eventful. Oh wait, I take that back. There is a minor Erd tree right there. So, okay. We will actually not warp. We're gonna just ride Torrent all the way over there. It's pretty close. We'll pass by the Tomb Sword ruins. We'll actually hit the site of grace right here, which is the Tomb Sword catacombs. Now this one has skeletons instead of imps, so we'll come back and take on that. But first, I do want to hit this mini boss right here. Oh, let me rest. Right, so this is the closest site of grace to the guy I'm trying to fight. And no, it's not that. This is the guy I'm trying to fight. Now that... I actually forgot what the fuck that thing is called. Erd Tree Guardian or something? Erd Tree Avatar. Okay, yeah. So the reason I wanted to kill this guy is because he drops a very important tier, crystal tier, being the opaline bubble tier. Now what that does is you'll put that in your Wondrous Flask of Physic, and it'll replace one of the slots. And the reason why it's so important is because it's basically, once you pop it, you'll get this bubble around your body, and it will absorb one hit. So essentially, you're invulnerable for the next hit you take. As you can guess, very useful for a low-level run. So as I said earlier, this catacomb has skeletons instead of the imps. So of course that means we have to change this out and use the golden epitaph. Another stone sword key door here. And on that body right there is a cookbook. That might be the Grossmesser. It is, okay. So yeah, skeletons have a chance to drop the weapons in their hands. And that was actually really lucky because the Grossmesser is a very rare curved sword. I don't know why I just got it first try. I have base discovery of 110, but yeah. Average from software RNG drop just doesn't make any sense. I always roll too early. And for the price, I have an arrow in my neck. It's funny because the arrow, what do you call it? Oops. Like the arrow shader doesn't despawn. Okay, now it despawned. And with fire trap here. Now what you want to do is you want to run basically as soon as they end. So like you want to time it where you really run into the end of the last fire beam. Obviously here I have more time, but back there, yeah. So you hit it to deactivate it. Go through here. There's going to be another ambush. Oh, scimitar. Alright, so there's going to be a guy throwing fire bombs up there. I'm going to need you to activate. Okay, yeah. So yeah, sometimes it gets a little creative where you have to jump on there and then hit it, because it only moves once it takes damage. So, alright, what's over here? Wow, you really missed. Oh, okay, cool, there's the lever. And then you always want to backtrack from wherever you were. Yeah, I also don't remember who's in this catacomb. Boss-wise anyway, so we'll definitely switch back to the Uchigatana. Might be a black knife. Oh, okay, this is the Cemetery Shade. Yeah, this is the guy I was talking about. What a boss. Okay, well, in his defense, if he hits you, he's actually pretty scary, but, you know, if he dies in a single hit, well then, yeah, not much of a boss, is he? So after the Tomb Sword and Catacombs, I did want to warp here. So the Tomb Sword Catacombs are right there, right? And then currently we're a little bit right of that location at the Ailing village outskirts. Now the reason why I wanted to warp over here is because our next location is going to be down here. So you want to very carefully descend down these gravestones. I might just die here. Wow, I didn't die. It's crazy. But I might end up dying here. I've never made this jump. Oh, I see. I think you have to fall down there. Okay, you gotta do some gravity shenanigans to get down there. You can't just drop or else you'll eat it and die. Yeah, so, like I was saying, our next location is going to be the Morne tunnel. Now for tunnels, as you're descending the elevator, what you want to do is typically jump off onto these like little walkways, because oftentimes they will have extra upgrade materials. Now I'm not really going to pay much attention to these upgrade materials because they are low level, and I've already upgraded like to plus 20, but you know, it's just for your guys' reference. Oh, another rare drop, the Iron Cleaver. Okay, so the boss is this way. Wait, where am I going? Okay, this is right, yeah. These caves can get kind of confusing. I wonder if you can backstab this guy, because he is... Oops. Oh, you can. I was going to say, he is a regular mob later in the game. So it would make sense if you could backstab him. Right, and then to teleport out... Oh, yes, of course, the Rusted Iron. Which, even though it is... Or, not iron, Rusted Anchor. Even though it does say anchor, it's technically a great axe. So, funnily enough, you can parastance that with other great axes. And it just looks absolutely goofy. Yeah, so that was the Morne tunnel. Pretty simple enough. Now we'll finally get into the meat and potatoes of the Weeping Peninsula, because those little caves and tunnels were nothing more than that. Right, is there anything I want here? No. I'll have to burn these runes sooner or later. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, those caves and tunnels, they're just there. That's not really what the Weeping Peninsula is all about. Of course, the main attraction on this side of the lands between is going to be Castle Morne. Which is straight ahead. It's on fire. The servants rebelled, and the ruling class is like cowering in fear and getting murdered. Which is strange that Irina died, because I don't remember talking to Edgar, her father. That's how you initiate her quest. Well, first off, you talk to her, right? And then she gives you a letter to give to her father. But I don't remember talking to her dad. I may have done it on accident or just forgotten. Yeah, I don't remember. So you can go one of two ways about this. You can go the way I'm going to go, which is you take the left-hand side of the courtyard, evading all of the monsters, and you go the back-end way, or directly in front of us, you can go that way and take a ladder up. I'll be taking a different ladder up. It's going to be a guy that charges you. Wow, he didn't die? Crazy. These are crazy times. Now, there are some archers there. They're really annoying, so I'm gonna just ignore them entirely by jumping from that ledge down to here and taking this ladder behind them. Because the misbegotten, the enemy type that are up there, the misbegotten archers are like the most annoying thing. So, yeah. I'm going to completely ignore them. And the next checkpoint site of grace is right here. We don't have anything to reset, so we're not going to rest. Now, a quick tip here. If you fall off this ledge, there is, I believe, a stone sword key. Yeah. So you can get one of those for free. And then you come over here. These guys are just sleeping. Don't even engage them, because you don't have to. With this guy, you will have to. Up here, it's a pretty decent talisman. I wouldn't be using it, of course, but for other people's playthroughs, it's up there. Ironically enough, I've never used that on my twin blade character, though. I preferred the rotten winged sword insignia and Millicent's prosthesis over that. Oh, I almost died, damn. There goes gravity again, being gravity. Alright, so almost done here. Castle Morne isn't actually as big as it seems, because most of the area is inaccessible to you. So, yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can just speed through it like this. Now, be careful here, because, yeah, as I've mentioned a lot, a platformer this game is not, so you could very easily fall to your death. Okay, this is the second to last grace in Castle Morne. Still nothing to reset. Oh, there is a bit of FP. I'll just rest real quick. So yeah, now we'll take on the boss here. Now there's nothing that I really do want around here. Oh, there is something, now that I think about it. There's an item tucked away back here where most people wouldn't think to look. It's Somber Smithing Stone 1. It's useless to me, but if you are in the business of upgrading unique weapons, then you will need at least one of those. Okay, and actually, see, you can see him right there. The patch of reddish-orange hair. Or fur, rather. Yep, we're going to be fighting the king of the furries. Now, surprisingly, this guy actually gave me a bit of trouble on my first playthrough. I say surprisingly as I get hit. And miss. And get hit again. Oh my god, he almost one-shot me. That was totally calculated right there. I wanted him to jump in the air. Oh, fuck. Well, that was kind of embarrassing. Yeah, the Leonin Misbegotten. He gave some trouble on my first playthrough, and obviously is still giving me trouble. Yeah. Okay, that shockwave is... Okay. Yeah, just having a crazy delayed attack. Literally does not make sense. Wow, you see that delayed attack? He like hovered in the air, defying gravity. Okay, buddy. Yeah, so second try. A bit embarrassing, but nothing that'll kill me. Yeah, so that is really the reason to come down to the Weeping Peninsula, is Castle Morne. And as you saw there, this guy does house, or not house, but he drops a legendary weapon. Legendary armament, as they're called, which is the Grafted Blade Greatsword. Now, I can't even fucking look at this thing because it's got 40 strength, so no way I'll ever be able to wield it, but it is interesting.